How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. And yeah, it is bourbon barrel-aged stout time in the form of Jackie O's Dark Apparition. Yeah, super excited to give this a whirl. First off, thank you very much, Jackie O's. Jackie O sent me this and two other beers. This is actually the last one I'm reviewing. I went through the other two, and I'm going to tell you right now, they were fucking fantastic. So I can't wait to give this a whirl. I've actually had this, not the base version of this, like, or no, I shouldn't say base version, it's bourbon barrel aged version of Dark Apparition. I've had like variants of this before, but not the bourbon barrel aged version of it. So I'm super excited to give it a whirl. So yeah, there you go. Thank you very much, guys. Super appreciate it. Look forward to any other things you can send my way, because I'm telling you right now, my balls are tingling every time I touch one of your beers. So anyway, and my tits are flying off, and nipples and all that stuff. Anyway, inside joke. Yes, Jackie O's Bourbon Barrel Dark Apparition Stout, brewed with brown sugar, yes, and aged in bourbon barrels, double yes. Let's see, 2015 version, 11.5% alcohol by volume. On the side here we have, the hauntingly good brew in your hand is rife with dark complexities. 7 malts were used to create deep flavors of coffee, chocolate, caramel, and molasses. A hint of bitterness and herbal character from carefully selected European and American hops help support this monolithic maltiness. After conditioning in stainless steel, the beer was transferred into bourbon barrels for 8 to 12 months. Dark Apparition waited patiently in oak barrels until the time was right to spring forth with its ghostly gusto. Truly decadent brew is intended to be poured into your favorite snifter and given time to warm up from its dark and cool resting place. 54 degrees. I pulled this out of the fridge about 10 minutes ago, so I'm guessing it's right around 55 to 60 degrees. So that's how I like my stouts, and that is how I'm going to review it. Label-wise, it's awesome. Jackie O's, the cool thing about Jackie O's, I really like the labels. The artwork is awesome. This one's super awesome because it's literally just very ghostly, Dark Apparition. But the actual like apparition on it in the outline of Jackie O's has like a metallic print to it, to where it like kind of just pops off the label with movement. So yeah, super. Some of the better labels I've seen in quite a while. This is like your I think it's 375. Yeah, 375 milliliter. It's like your thick glass bottle. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's dark. Give a little bit more of a vigorous pour. See if we can get a little bit ahead of that sucker. Quarter finger, coffee colored head, what I like my coffee to look like. Decently creamy top to it, but didn't get much head out of it to begin with. So, yeah, I mean, she looks like a stout with legs. Let's see what she smells like. Well, you're definitely getting the bourbon into this sucker. You're getting huge bourbon, sweet, boozy bourbon. You're getting that nice vanilla, decent amount of coconut out of it, too. And you're definitely getting that brown sugar out of there. I mean, it doesn't smell too roasty or toasty. It's more sweet. But that bourbon is the leading characteristic in there. You can get the stout from there. You can get a sweet roast, not too toasty. But, I mean, vanilla, coconut, out the wazoo with that nice booziness. But it doesn't smell boozy. It's like that sweet bourbon booziness. It's not like a kind of a vaping, evaporating kind of booziness, you know? So, yeah, I mean, she smells like a bourbon bomb. So, she looks good. She smells awesome. Let's see what she tastes like. Cheers. Oh, yeah. A lot more roasted malts in the mouth. A little bit boozier than I thought it would be. It didn't base off in the nose. Getting a ton of chocolate in there. Almost like a chocolate pudding. Like a dark chocolate pudding, sweet dark chocolate pudding, as opposed to an actual like powdered chocolate. Definitely get that coconut in there. Definitely get vanilla. Definitely get a sweet bourbon out of it. A little bit of heat on the back end. The mouthfeel is fantastic. It's not the densest beer I've ever had, but it's not thick to where it's like a chore to drink. It's super drinkable with a nice density to it. Not much carbonation going on. Spent time in a barrel, so you know. That chocolate's really cool. Like I said, it's like pudding almost. Chocolate that I'm getting off of it. Awesome beer. Awesome. Awesome. All 3 beers that they sent me were fantastic. And I'm not just saying that because they sent them to me because if they sucked, I'd say they suck. And if you watched any of my reviews, you can pretty much tell that. I'm not going to fucking pull punches just because someone sends me shit. And yeah, this is absolutely delicious. Their 3 beers are some of the best 3 beers I had all year. And that's just the brass tacks of it, man. Super great brewery. Super great beers. Yeah, this is how I want my bourbon barrel stouts to taste. I want a little bit of age on this. Hash out a little bit more of those flavors. Make it a little bit more cohesive. Not that it's all over the place, but you can tell that with a little bit of time. 2015 version, so it's probably bottled within the last few months, or at least last 7. So yeah, really beautiful beer, and absolute pleasure to drink. Absolute pleasure to review, and definitely something I'm going to track down. I mean, I've had quite a few of their beers. All the ones I reviewed I never had before, except for this one, different iteration, different variant of it. But before that, I've had their Brick Kiln, I've had their Skipping Stone, which I reviewed, the Brick Kiln, which I reviewed, a bunch of stuff from them. So, yeah, I am a fan. I would definitely want to get some of their smaller stuff, too, to see what they have to offer. So, definitely have to make that happen. So, rating-wise, I'm going to give this a 94. Why 94? Because I think it has room to grow. I think with age, not long, though. I'm thinking anywhere between 1 to 3 years, maybe 4. I think this can actually grow into something even bigger, even bolder and more robust, and actually get up into the high 90s. So that's why I'm giving it a 94, because I think it has room to grow. Value and availability, I'm going to skip over that. We don't get Jackie O's in my state. It was sent to me, so I'll gloss over that whole part. I just say, it's absolutely fantastic. If you like What Will You Like this beer? If you like Angel Share, you'll like this beer. Very kind of Angel Share vibe from it. Locally, if you want a more roasty, because you need a nice barrel char in there too. I didn't even say that part. A little bit more barrel forward Fegley's Insidious. This would be right up your alley. If you like good beers, good barrel aged beers. If you like bourbon, and you like a nice, not over the top roasted, crazy stout, yeah, it's definitely worth giving a whirl. This is that good. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you did or you didn't, or somewhere in between, please leave a comment in the comment section below, and like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped, Massive Beers, and all 4 of those places if you want to check us out anywhere else. And yeah, another review down. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice barrel-aged stout right now, and hopefully see you next time. Cheers.